Citadel asks, what's the daily Smash Advice? Was an 8-tier tournament also known as a major held on November 22nd, 2023 in Michigan. This tournament featured the participation of Asimo, Yaura, Ouch, Toon, Apollokage, Elijmin, and Ouch 9. Other notable players who participated were Muteace, Kola, and Shinymark. Muteace lost to Yaura and Ouch, while Kola lost to Ikan and Rydra, finishing in 17th place. On the other hand, Shinymark finished in 25th place after losing to Spectre and Apollokage. What other upset will this tournament have?
Punish at Osh 9, but still at 139. You don't want to be, you don't want to push your advantage too hard. There you go. Up air. Patience. Up tilt again. Oh, you're probably looking for a regrab on that platform to finish with a thropper. But another big boot from Ouch. Grazing his hand across there like the top of a door frame in middle school. He's just bang, just surviving.
Oh, got caught for dashing forward there with the command grab, going to eat a small punish for it. The positional advantage though for Ouch. Shield there too. Obviously grab from Osh 9 is big too. We have the command grab to get through shield as well. So confident to stand there defensively, realizing Osh 9 is going to press a button.
Yeah, just staring down the barrel of a grab from multiple angles and still no fear in sight as the thrupper's going to fall short.
A free punish for it. Deep with it, not going to go for anything crazy. Again, just adding on this damage. We can take all the extra credit we want, up 3 stocks to 1, finally able to close that chapter. Going to have been, extremely scared of. Forward throw for stage, I'd have to imagine. Yeah, drop through for a nair, no. We're respecting recovery options, especially from that distance. Oh my goodness. The dash forward, baiting out the roll from Osh 9 and full flash interaction at the ledge. Very smart. Okay, reverse the stage. Give me this real estate. Up tilt gonna work out well. Not waiting it out, but we will find a grab further. Platform conversion have been few and far between in this set, but the 11th hour, we're able to find something to get our best lead of the set thus far.
Exactly, you need something like that, and then to take him with him. I don't care, stock lead, you know the vibe script. Recovery option, what are we gonna do from ledge here? Osh 9 Ouch, aggressive and up air. Finds himself back against the wall.
We've afforded ourselves enough time to go for a forward smash like that too.
Take it every time to try and make sure that Ouch's last stock disappears.
Oh yeah, really good.
That'll get you every time.
It will. Survivability.
Taken for a heck of a ride there, but who's gonna lose this first stock? Oh my gosh, looking for that aggressive roll in. He had it if he was a little more
down tilt, no, the dash back, tons of respect being given. Finally able to find the nair. Oh, get off this ledge, my friend. That is scary. You die for it as well, too. You're in the wrong position. Will do crazy things to you.
Especially at ledge, that is an avoid situation. Right. Just like we're seeing here. Ouch, keeping up the pressure. Another back air, laser lands. Osh 9 out of resources and falls to the abyss. And with that, Ouch is going to move on. 3-1.
I mean, and what a great showing from Osh 9 in this turn. Break that cypher, especially with the range that Shulk has. You could find some really early kills going forward. Backslash, air slash, I should say. Able to disable the Nikita coming forward. Oh, it's 2 spelled curtains for the recovery there.
Went too deep. That was a nasty angle, but Smash Art on line at ledge is going to be a forward air to even up the stock.
Get 2-minute rounds, and then they go to their corner, get a little advice, get a little, ice.
Little gentleman's agreement to take a breather.
Exactly.
Mid-game. Oh, an aggressive roll into a couple of grenades, but Shulk doesn't care until the shield is gone.
Such, a taller character like Shulk is. Still fighting for our lives here, though, too. Nothing can be taken for granted. I was thinking about weird back air coming in from Apollokage. I do not know what we're reaching for, but all's well that ends well. We will tell. Nothing is out of the question. Kind of the inverse, opposite side of the same coin here as we died of the grenade off the side. Weave through this onslaught.
He's still landing every piece he needs to keep this dead even, as well as making the most out of shield art. And now this is a big shield art here. Going for an aggressive forward smash, and there's the C4 for Apollokage to take game number 2.
Does not seem to be working out quite well in this one. That's a re-grab. Solid combo found. Elijmin blessed to be on stage after that forward air hit.
Great job being able to hold in and survive, bouncing off the top. Bouncing center stage, but did you forget C4 was there? Because all times against a character with so many projectiles and very traps as Snake. More aggressive up airs from Elijmin trying to catch that Cypher. Over there. Oh, there's the down air he's been looking for, all set. Double backslash. Cheeky with it, and run off forward air. Such a dangerous move for a character like Elijmin. Oh, wow.
Wow, what a nair. I love the idea as well from any sort of explosion from grenade. In the shield here too though, but slowly fading away. Now it is gone. You are Open season down air coverage. Great tech off the side of the stage. Apollokage still alive. Elijmin puts it all, pushes the chips to the middle of the table.
I've never seen a more 10,000 IQ last stock script. These two are pulling out every stop, every trick, and it all comes to a grab up tilt finish.
Yeah, what a find there too, especially with all of the options that Elijmin. The thing is, you see Yaura going out there deep, realizing Asimo is not dead until that stock is gone. What an approach option coming in from Asimo as well to the
stage with that back throw. Yaura still undeterred here, gonna get Zera off stage to keep Asimo at bay. Hopefully gonna set up a little bomb, and immediately into the charge shot is enough to do it off the side, as well as cover his approaches.
Good coverage with the distance there too, and Asimo realizing this is such a scary spot to be in above Samus, using every resource we could to get back down here. Corkscrew attack, odd choice there especially.
I'm knowing to dash back if your opponent's gonna be there. What is spacing on that up B, by the way?
Oh my god. Biggest, like, you know, game plan shift that we're seeing in this one. The mid-range is being used a whole lot more. Oh, the mix-up on the landing, of course, is huge, but Nair is the main thing. Any approach that has been put out by Asimo has been stuffed out completely by that. Oh my goodness, the empty land back over was so nice as well. It didn't lead to anything, but that's what I love about Yaura. There are so many very minute things as the down smash. Jump over, very smart, yeah. Grab gonna be punished, not as strongly as you'd probably like to see if you're at home rooting for the Ryu. Cross up back there once again. These cross up aerials out of the corner did so much for us there. Charge canceling back and forth with the B reverses and the wave bounces, just to bait out the smallest thing that we can take Yaura to.
Putting on pressure, showing you have to respect Nair that deep off stage.
Yeah, and just never pulling the trigger a moment early. This is unbelievable ledge work. Down now is Asimo. Yaura finding a reversal of situations on the other side of the stage. My goodness, the conversion failing Asimo once and then letting a rogue option fly with a shore. And Corkscrew's just been mauling Asimo. Anytime we get close, that option is being ripped. It's missed a few times. We've died for it once in the set already, but the value we've gotten for it, I mean, I'll take the stock drop. And
classics, if you will, continues to play from charge shot to screw attack.
Ooh, not able to get at the shield easily that time. Asimo finally able to capitalize.
What he wants to do, anytime he wants to force back center stage, he's there with the grab. But there's Yaura with that up air again, and a deep charge shot lands. Can make it good. EX Hadu, oh, look, perfect parry.
A stock take not out of the question here too, especially with the percent. The up air conversion off of down air. The scramble situation works perfectly for Yaura, moving in 3-1 fashion into that winner's final. How much do you need to mine? I'm gonna ask the question everyone's thinking. How much do we actually need to mine?
How much? Your inventory's almost full. I'm gonna say it.
64 stacks all over the board. What do we need here to finally going to find the up tilt conversion? And that is why you do.
Doomsday bunkers over here.
Yeah, Doomsday prep for Steve.
Steve calls it just a man cave, though.
Right, exactly. It's my hobby. For real estate, we don't even want the minecart to hit you anymore. We just need more of this land.
And all that minecart eaten with an anvil.
Smash over, not gonna find a backer for the up tilt. We weren't ready for the jump. Good landing there too. Block place at the build height.
Yeah, just looking for that.
Oh, that should be a punish heavy. Now the bounce off of the Elytra up B, not gonna happen.
Untechable from your own stage bounce. Never seen that before, but another back air bonk. And with two stock.
Ooh, back air covered there too. Didn't jump to use the minecart that time. Dropping anvil. Toon. Again, you don't want to be the one to make the first mistake. Oh my goodness, off the backboard and off everywhere. DBZ going to the right and the left, but to avoid going any further on that. It's weird too, because most characters would not want to relinquish this much stage so constantly and so freely. As we've seen a forward smash take the stock there.
And he can take as much as he wants and also kill you in as little as he needs.
As little as he needs.
You are speaking to, after that last game script, no race for Diamond off the start.
Yeah.
And from WoW, okay, got sent immediately into the TNT for...
Getting hit by that aggressive anvil.
Oh, Elytra, that's got to be a punish if you're Syrup.
Yeah, it's sneaky. It's sneaky hard to punish. You get a weird bounce on the ground, or you can glide across the ground. Wow.
Wow.
What a find. What a three stock.
They're just jumping, avoiding over each other.
Oh, the minecart, Hezi on the block, and then hopping back in the whip afterwards too, but Toon dropped the stock right after that too. I was worried one of the players was gonna pull something crazy, but just going to let the minecart take the stock. Just to get up though, asleep at the wheel. Have to be damned here too for Toon. You saw a full lineup there coming in from Syrup and just walking up for the forward smash. Reverse 3-0 complete, and you see the exclamation that Toon was able to put on the end of that game. My God, what an effort. Completely different beast, but this percentage difference will be really nice. If we can get this stock off before letting Syrup get any more diamonds online. What a pickup, but going the wrong way with the Elytra. That's an SD and making life a whole lot easier going forward in this final stock. Not been punished for them all too much, but starting to slowly see the game plan to avoid it come together. Drop through up air was really smart. Weird that didn't hit, but dead off the right side. Close to personal nature, Wolf usually wants to come at you from.
And then we see the classic yo-yo at ledge as well. Script able to just put that constant shield pressure on, really make you guess, what am I going to do here? But Syrup is still trying to guess.
Oh, but a back throw, also a potent option for Ouch. Not dead, but this stage positioning, drop through with an air or anything, no. Tons of respect being given. Forward tilt, oh, miscalculated recovery once again. Place we got after we had bounced off with the no tag, no up air kill. Air turn on got caught for the jump here. That's terrifying. Ouch! Once again, I didn't.
This technique to just put as much damage onto crack table as you can before you get Steve off stage. That way he doesn't have access to it and has to rebuild it off stage. But we're gonna find an anvil answer there. Or stock off Ouch.
Ooh, yeah, fresh dash tag.
Resources he needs, getting plenty of iron, but oh yeah, that's an aggressive roll, and that's gonna be scooped up by Syrup and put Ouch to a last stock here. Now got one more in the tank, and a lot of hope though. Although Syrup got diamond tools, bonked on the head, and he wants more smash. Oh, and he's just dashing around and over, forward air into back air. Gosh, what a, off the backboard, 100%, 10% on your last stock. With one iron and, oh, I thought he was out of pickaxe, but here we go. A light shines in the darkness, Script.
Middle of the stage here too, though. This has been a really emphatic return to form from Ouch. Can we finally seal up this one? Down smash sends over. Oh my God! What a charge on the up smash to find the slightly hovering Steve above us. Every other character is really, really hard to get away from. These grenades break through a ton of stuff.
Focus attack is able to tank initial hit of up tilt as well from Snake. Kind of Snake is Apollokage. You know, Apollokage trying to be like, okay, let's see how different you are from Mike.
Oh, yeah. A ton of respect being given to him because of that C4 placement. Damn, the rundown on shield there, too.
Backup grenade in hand, wants to cover this ledge with explosions so that way Asimo doesn't have any way in, no path forward. Air dodge down and eats that size 12 to the chin.
I mean, we're letting the inputs fly in these EX Hadoukens. I love it. Oh, jab lock there, but got pushed off the stage because of the bounce. Oh my goodness, what a find there.
Heavier than we expected. Shoku, jab 1, 1, 2, 3, a little gentleman off the side. Here comes Nikita. Focus attack, able to make it back. Easy. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, 1-2! Corner here. Up tilt whiffs, down smash lands, but no stock taken, Script.
That doesn't kill at 185 after hit is unbelievable. Dead anyways. All this trade damage as well here too. Once you get in this kind of deficit as Snake, it is really hard to keep continuing that same game plan of taking trade wins because they just don't come to you in any sort of positive manner. Sure. Ooh, scary on this platform. There's all these explosives as well too. Apollokage could have taken a lot of shield pressure from his own devices. Crazy focus find in the forward smash, able to end Apollokage's tournament run here at 5th place, but a fantastic run nonetheless.
Just beat Icy Mist to make it into Grands and over the edge just last week.
Wow, okay. Okay, so Toon is feeling very comfortable against Samus. Blocks be damned, I don't need him right now. Toon's gonna get up in your face, but Yaura swings effectively from disadvantage. That's one thing that has been the bread and butter for Yaura so far in this tournament, as far as I've seen, is very effective disadvantage in respective eras, right?
In their respective regions, too.
Yes, yes. Toon has kind of been very, very quickly on the come up as of late. Yaura has kind of been around Ultimate forever. So these two in their first matchup, definitely not feeling uncomfortable. They're familiar. Whoa! Charge shot, F smash.
So we pulled out the gold pickaxe. We still have the diamond axe available, but the gold pickaxe should provide just enough kill power to take out Samus. However, we don't have any iron on deck, and an SD is how we're going to lose game one. With the low hitbox of that up tilt.
That's what I was mentioning earlier. Samus has so many options to put on pressure down there. You're not as safe as you can sometimes be. Yaura.
Called out in cold blood.
Right?
Yaura not holding on to the lead for long. We got some up tilt, no combos.
Off of it, stuck at ledge. That down tilt threatening to end it yet again. I love when Yaura just pulled that out.
No mats available, and Toon is choosing not to mine, right? We don't have any pickaxe available, and you were able to just barely pull out the diamond even with no pickaxe available.
Whoa.
No way you're getting to your crafting table.
Yeah, that's a tough spot for Toon because especially that first game, you don't feel like the stage is the issue. You lose the stock off stage early on. And ever since then, it's just been Yaura dominance! Bomb into it down air to just cut through a neutral and just like take a stock with being a confirm for Raptor boost or just straight up off the minecart like Steve does. Yeah, Toon has been placing these side Bs very well.
As long as you don't trade with an empowered charge shot, you can trade with many other options, but minecart, think twice.
I love these landing up airs. They're such a good way for Yaura to cover platform space, but also get an extension. Nice opening for Toon, but just gets the DI wrong. And now in a rough spot with nothing in the inventory.
Not a single thing. Not a single thing. If you get that DI right, you have time to mine, you have time to get your resources back. You can just a little bit. Ouch fights his way back.
Yeah, as much as it didn't work out, I do love the DI mix-up. Whoa! How many players do you see connect with smash attacks?
And just didn't get the follow-up punish. That's so unfortunate because you can't miss these opportunities. Still finding the reversal. Tot's not afraid to go deep off for it and catches the jump in with the up tilt. Not quite the percentage. Unbelievable that Asimo still lived.
Unreal. That had to be a kill screen survivability. Late hit of a dash attack.
What hit of the dash attack?
Well, but out of disadvantage. There we go. We got that footstool. Sending up top, man. Ouch is so creative, Kevin.
Finding the right option. I can't believe up smash. Ouch just kind of gambled on the right color right there.
I said it earlier. That scoop hitbox is a big scoop. That I know single.
Oh my
Wait
God.
a minute. Ouch is able to make it back as well.
Who is he?
Look at him dance.
Who is he?
That is Ouch. That is the man right there. Asimo's able to trade stocks back, but not an understatement. He's taking hacks and cuts at it. It's a buzzsaw at the base of Ouch's lead, but the down smash in the corner.
The center stage, Asimo's entire game plan in neutral gets thwarted just a bit. So you play ledge pressure and then you hold center. If you give up center, Asimo gets that Shaku pressure, but unfortunately in trying to hold down center, loss or deficit like we saw in game 2, and we're seeing that Shaku gameplay coming out. Ouch though, finding one opening and taking it all the way to the ledge, sending it with follow-up back air after back air. So patient, you fall through, turn around, grab, get the back air back throw off stage. You can't find the edge guard though. Asimo recovering safely, gets all the way back to center, and that's going to be a consistent follow-up. Asimo at 149%. Choice for Ouch in general.
Yeah, right.
All throughout today, but walking up and just reading the shield drop. Shoryu takes Ouch's first stock with only 40% on the return.
Asimo beginning to get a little bit crafty too. We saw him hit a reverse hit up there, but just the slide off that Asimo wasn't ready for. So carefully around it.
Ouch founding another lease on life after some crazy SDIing. Asimo should have it off of this though. Missing the tech is so unfortunate.
And the up smash is threatening. If that connects, the game is over. Back throw. Anything could do it in this corner position. F tilt's threatening. Up tilt gets it done. I love the game we play, Kevin. Wow.
Incredible.
It's going to be Ouch looking to find his mark for when he's going to pressure. He waits, and when the time is right, he bites.
That's incredible because Steves are not expecting to have to stage tech whenever they're flanking. They're expecting to get sent. Very difficult and questionable. Now, Elytra being so hard to punish with the end lag. Toon thought he was safe with the forward smash, but nothing doing as Ouch waited it out, sent him off stage, and cleaned it up.
And Ouch knows, just the down air going to connect. Breaking that crafting table to start to waste a bit more resources, and just walk off the flash. The down smash to 2-frame. The crowd erupts as safe. If that misses, you just grab ledge and you're in a scramble situation, which have been going well for you today if you're Ouch. So I like the confidence, but Toon, a spot here where Toon could start to get constricted a little bit. The resources could begin to run low as this game goes on. Should Ouch take a stock here with the tried and
option or wait to pick a defensive option. That's where Ouch does the best reading out, but waiting, knowing, hearing maybe that Ouch is not mashing out.
with a nice chunk of damage.
You said you got footstool combos out of shield, I got footstool combos out of shield. The dare sends Ouch away, and Toon gets to mine a little bit safer. Finds one up tilt into the up smash confirmed. The blocks are broken, but Ouch, with enough patience, sends Toon off stage. Doesn't quite hit the minecart with that nasty angle that we've seen Yaura hit. The decapitation not coming through. However, it does when you jump under platform. 4%. Yeah, really looking for those F smashes to the blocks. Ouch is very careful to approach only so safely. And catches the air dodge read in what looked like an inevitable 3-0. Ouch remains alive. Too hard on a dash attack.
Is he reacting on that grab? Like, is he the best reaction time ever? That's unreal! The high side B takes it off the top.
Sit on the diamond just to have an extra one in the back pocket.
That's going to be the stomp. Toon runs up, takes it with the back air. I was going to mention one thing.
I think that Toon hadn't quite released the anvil yet,
Yes.
so it didn't send it back up at the angle you'd want it to. And the flash comes out and cleans up that stock. Ouch has another chance.
Again, just poise and patience. Consistency, slides in, catches your jump with the back air. That wasn't very patient. Minecart off the side. And finally, the F smash off the anvil takes it for Toon, much to the chagrin of the crowd here in Michigan.
Wants the first stock. Having a stock advantage on Steve is so good that he's willing to pull out the diamond, and Yaura says, you're gonna have to mine for another one, buddy.
Yes, it's those 2 frames time and time again that you can catch that Steve Elytra with, but a parry into an F smash, into a little item laying on the ground.
So well done.
So many options. The Zaire does it, the charge shot does it, the back air does it. And that charge shot, right? And that's when the top player ability to call out minimal telegraphed options becomes so strong, as becoming more and more difficult for Toon to deal with, as Yaura just finds such good. Look at the precision just over that second block. It's very well placed, but eventually you find yourself with your feet off stage into a fair. Could have been just that. But Yaura wise to it. Samus a bit floatier than Wolf. We're not going to see the same type of extension that we saw earlier. The crafting table, Kevin. Back air doesn't work out. Toon has found a lot of consistency punishing Samus Bear on shield, which is not the easiest thing to do.
Okay, unfortunate SD trying to create some pressure, trying to make it very difficult to recover, choosing not to prioritize the iron in favor of ledge trapping and edge guarding, but now we have a couple in the bank. So a down smash lets it rip. Toon
catches with the fair, and Yaura's getting a bit too aggressive trying to land under this platform, but still able to find the dash attack and give himself a lead.
The nice thing is the only thing that is taking down Pickaxe, I was going to say it's forward air, all off stage.
So close to a charge shot connecting. Yaura opting to stay safe from an anvil and not chase. F smash connects, and all of this is, there was a moment a while ago where it looked like Toon had a read on Yaura.
Available. You can't pressure with the anvil, but you can still forward air and back air pressure. Yaura jumps, unfortunately, into that and gives the opportunity for Toon to get more resources.
On that missed Elytra, I think so many people in this building saw a Samus down air, but Yaura not pulling the trigger on it, and Toon taking the first set of grand finals in a clean. The pressure on this block continues to get put on, and we're seeing Toon right now opt for more aggressive options out of the corner than he has all tournament. And he's feeling confident. He's feeling good against Yaura, and
just shows that Toon has an understanding of how to approach.
We are watching a Toon that is comfortable forcing the issue, that's comfortable aggressing in neutral.
Giving it up, playing very slow, not giving up center stage if he doesn't have to. Toon wants to roll back to center, wants to Elytra back to center. Please let me back to stage.
Yes, it's a bang, asking every time you get the chance, but puts Yaura deep, swimming with the fishes.
Pickaxe is not available. Okay, finally, actually pulls it out because you are on a fresh stock. Yaura has not been able to find a lot of value. The down smash is all you need. Don't even...
With Yaura, where you're just going to play aggressive. I like that. I was going to say Yaura can kind of play it patient. You really have to win it once and hold advantage. Yaura tries to play patient in time. It's going to be patience from the corner, as Yaura so often with his back against the wall.
Shield. You're going to see a little bit more pressure as Toon has to wait to pull that one out again, and Yara's taking that one to the bank. 88% and a stock is gone.
Here it is. I believe it would, off of a 2-frame, which Yaura has been able to find so consistently. We're throwing him out. Just a couple frames too late on that one. Yaura with another shot. And it's the back air on minecart again, Kevin. In this top 8, it could have been very, very long, but now the goal is so clear. Did you see the coaches shake hands, Kevin?
Beautiful.
The 1 and 2 seeds are making their presence in
Probably not on the board.
we might just settle into small battlefield
For the rest of this guy, yeah.
as this goes on. We've seen a lot of stage picks back and forth, but that seems to be where we've settled. Yaura, what happened? Most of this game is just making sure you finish the layup.
186%. Yaura finally sends the first stock down. We do have fresh resources, 3
Out of the center stage, and you have to restart from the beginning. But Yaura is able to set feet in the center stage, and again, it's Toon finding the timing. As Yaura stays poised on the ground, though, landing with his air, no follow-up, waiting for a defensive option, doesn't find one, rolls in, avoids the anvil, and finds the upbeat. Can you talk about
And unfortunately, Yaura's the one that had it.
Yes, exactly. There was a gift of precision lying in the air. Yaura, a great opportunity.
That's the last iron mat that we had, and now they're just scrapping back and forth. No more pickaxe. That's important. Toon can't pressure on the shield off that DI.
Yaura, the disbelief spreads through the crowd as he stays alive and gets pulled away as he loses the stock. 70% left. Yaura with the lead, and Toon is erasing it.
Damage.
Pressure is mounting for Yaura. Back against the wall. How do you respond? Can you find a bite when it matters most? Toon back here doesn't find it.
Yaura has one more chance. Zare's back to the ledge, but ripping the down smash. Toon.
Congratulations to Toon for winning this major, becoming the first South American to win a major in the Smash Ultimate era. Historically, Chile has had a good players, and this time in Smash Ultimate he has made this clear. He defeated Syrup, who is the best Steve player in North America, and he defeated Yaura, who has a lot of experience against a Kola, and in fact this was evident in the winners final. The same goes for Ouch, who has victories over Syrup. Toon knew how to adapt, and with this result, I think he has secured, if not the top 20, at least the top 30 in all rank, in almost half a year of active play in North America.
Like and subscribe to channel for more content of this type.